Hi, Mrs. Mark.
Hi, this is Cindy.
So today we have set up a wireless point-to-multipoint network running on 60 gigahertz using our Terragraph certified products, which is the MLTG series. Yay! So for today's mission, we are going to demonstrate its capabilities by performing actual throughput tests.
So to give you some background information on this technology, the Terragraph technology was developed by Facebook Connectivity. It's based on the latest 802.AY standard, and with this technology, gigabit speeds can be delivered wirelessly using the 60 GHz spectrum, which is practically noise-free and largely unlicensed in most parts of the world.
So without further ado, let's go! So today we have invited special guest. His name is Long, and he's a senior software manager at H4 Networks. So hi Long.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today. So can you share with us about the Terragraph solutions and its application?
Yes, measuring the Terragraphs can be used in a lot of applications. It is designed to provide gigabit per second service over the air, especially the 60 gigahertz unlicensed band is used, so you can create a link quickly, don't need a license. So it's a wonderful last mile solution for the wireless ISP. Point to multiple points, up to 60 clients per base station, the PtMP support, and forward multiple gigabit per second traffic. It's really fantastic. Depend on the service capability. The measuring Terragraph support the mesh routing topology to cover a large area, and it support the layer 2 transparent bridge for the wireless ISP2. It can work as the backhaul for the small cell or Wi-Fi access point to provide us access service, and it can work for smart city IoT application too.
Thank you, Long, for sharing. So now could you give us a quick introduction on our MLTG series and also explain to us how we will conduct the throughput test today?
Okay. In today's test, we were using one distributed node and 15 client nodes. The distributed nodes, they are 411 AY radios is built in, and each radio can support up to 4.6 gigabit per second modulation over the air. And each radio can connect up to 15 clients. Today we want to see how the Facebook Terragraph PtMP work. So just connect 15 clients to the distributed node and forward traffic 125 megabit per second traffic, uplink and downlink in the same time to see what it happens.
So let's begin the test. The test is already set up in our environment, so we're going to remotely and run this test.
Let's look into the test. So you can see there are 15 clients connect to the distributed node, and for each link, there are 125 megabit per second traffic is sending from the packet generator. So in this column, we can see the receive rate, the real receive, the throughput. Okay. From the right side, you can see the 30 links, including 15 uplink and 15 downlink. So even the pool clients can get more than 80 megabit per second traffic. So it's really fantastic, and the PtMP working very well.
So in a real life scenario, let's say there's a small amount of users, taking out the bandwidth. So what's the distribution of this going to be?
Okay, the PtMP can work for this case too. In real situations, there are less than 5% active users. So the PtMP can work for this case too. We can see the test report for 4 clients to see.
So now the test results are ready. In addition to the test result for 15 clients, we're also presenting the test result for 4 clients. And this was a test that we had conducted previously for comparison. So Long, could you give us some insight on the test result?
Okay, let's look into the test result. There are 4 client nodes, CN1, CN2, CN3, CN4. So you can see in the bidirectional test, they are almost the same, 450 to 70 megabit per second for the downlink, and almost the same for the uplink. So totally 1.8 gigabit per second for the downlink and 1.7 gigabit per second for the uplink. So totally more than 3.5 gigabit per second traffic is forwarded. in the TDMA. So the TDMA can auto detect the client number and share the media access for these clients. Okay. And next, let's look at the 15 client case from CM1 to CM15. It's almost the same. You can see it's very wonderful for the TDMA protocol. All the clients get almost the same uplink and downlink traffic. Yeah. And totally more than 3.2 gigabit per second traffic. Yeah. But one thing need to mention, the half of the time is reserved for the uplink and downlink. So for the uplink test, downlink test is almost the same.
So thank you, Long, for sharing this amazing test results with us. So Long, can you also share other details about the Terragraph solutions to our viewers?
Okay. So first one is the new technology. The 11AY radio provides 4.6 gigabit per second modulation over the radio. The second one, you need to know the TDMA protocol. It's a time division multiple access protocol to separate the airtime for each client. So the traffic is very smooth and fairness. Each one can get 200 megabit per second traffic. So totally more than 3.2 gigabit per second traffic. The next one is from the software side. So we support the mesh routing topology and support the layer 2 transparent bridge. It can support the deployment flexibility. Okay. So the last one, not this one. They are for radios built in the distributed node. So it's fantastic. You can support up to 60 clients link. So you can imagine you deploy one distributed node and can service 60 subscribers. Yeah. So the last one is there's an GUI interface. So user can set up the device easy.
So it all sounds great. And we would like to know if there will be any future updates coming in the near future.
Yes, that's interesting. So we are working on the channel bonding for the 11AY. It can double the radio modulation rate up to 9 gigabit per second. Yeah. And we are working on the cloud management control functions for the Terragraph. So you can manage all these Terragraph devices in our cloud data.
So thank you, Long, for sharing these amazing details about Terragraph solutions. So in conclusions, basically, as you can see from our test result today, we have 15 clients connected and we have one distribution node, and we can still achieve 3.5 gigahertz speed in our test report.
So if you'd like to know more about our MLTG series, you can visit our website. And if you have any sales inquiries, please feel free to contact our sales team.
So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys like our video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channels. Bye!